Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. We'll start with the headlines. On behalf of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq receives the Ambassador of Spain accredited to the Sultanate to bid him farewell. Economic experts stress that new securities market law in the Sultanate is compatible with the recommendations of the International Organization of Securities Commissions. And the Urban Planning Committee approves 100 housing schemes and provides around 46,000 land plots for various uses last year. Those are the headlines, and now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos has received a cable of thanks from the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia, in reply to His Majesty's cable of condolences on the death of His Royal Highness Prince Badr bin Salman bin Saud bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. On behalf of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Said received in his office today His Excellency Juan Jose Urtasun, Ambassador of Spain accredited to the Sultanate, to bid him farewell at the end of his term of duty. During the meeting, the ambassador expressed his thanks to His Majesty the Sultan, the Omani government and the people for the support he received during his mission in the Sultanate, wishing His Majesty the Sultan good health, happiness and a long life, and the Omani people for their progress and prosperity under the wise leadership of His Majesty the Sultan. From his side, His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq Al Said expressed his utmost thanks to the ambassador for the efforts he exerted to serve the good relations between the Sultanate and Spain, wishing him success and the Spanish people for their progress and prosperity. A number of economists stressed that the new securities draft law will work on attracting foreign investment, pointing out that a number of its articles are in line with the recommendations of the International Organization of Securities Commissions. This came during a presentation by the Capital Market Authority, which affirmed that the law is still being discussed by a number of specialists. It is expected that the new law will lead to economic stability according to the Sultanate's current approaches. The Technical Committee for Urban Planning approved 100 residential schemes and provided more than 46,000 land plots for various uses during the last year in the governorates of the Sultanate. During its first meeting of this year, the committee discussed 65 topics about changing land usages, building heights in the wilayas of the governorate of Muscat, in addition to some economy and investment projects. The committee, its 29 members, which included a number of governmental bodies concerned with services, discussed planning scheme sites and their needs in order to distribute them to the citizens. The committee also reviewed more than 1,200 requests from citizens in changing land usages and determining the height of the buildings. And still to come in our news bulletin, the Masara project in the wilaya of Masana'a aims to develop fish products made by coastal women through the latest technologies. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. At a cost of about $40 million, Sint Overseas Company announced establishing a factory for petrochemical industries at Sahar Free Zone. The implementation period of the project will take 2 years, and it's expected that the production will start by the beginning of 2019. The manufactured products will target the international markets. Thabit bin Yahya Al-Hinai, Chief Executive Officer of Sint Overseas Company, stated that the construction works for the factory will start by mid-2017 and it will be completed by the end of 2018. He as well added that the actual production of the factory will start in 2019. Local and foreign investors as well as overseas banks are financing this project. A number of students from Al-Tufail bin Amro school in the Wilaya of Masana'a were injured and some seriously when a driver lost control of his vehicle while drifting in the school parking lot. The driver of the vehicle was a student from the school. With the participation of a number of experts and specialists, the Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry organized a seminar on social responsibility. More details with Sultan bin Saif al-Sarai in the following report.
Oman Chamber of Commerce and Industry (OCCI) organized in cooperation with the General Federation of Oman Trade Unions a seminar entitled Social Responsibility, Consideration of Rights and Development of Work and Sustainable Development. The event was held under the auspices of His Excellency Sheikh Abdullah bin Nasser al-Bakri, Minister of Manpower. A number of experts and specialists in the field of social responsibility from both inside and outside the Sultanate participated in the seminar, which included in its program a number of relevant working papers. The second edition of the OCCI Award for Social Responsibility is going to be launched in the seminar. The award aims to spread the culture of social responsibility, to highlight the unique role of institutions and companies in this aspect, encourage positivity towards the commitment to economic, social and environmental aspects, enhance the efforts of sustainable development, and to motivate and recognize the performance of private sector companies in the field of social responsibility and encourage innovation in this area.
A workshop on marketing and communication skills was held in the Governorate of Muscat. It aimed to acquaint the local association members and civil community institutions with the necessary and effective skills to market their programs and products. It also focused on the financial challenges and the latest updates regarding local associations. Around 50 volunteers took part in the event to shed light on their experience as well as to learn the latest marketing techniques. Sharm Gulf Professional and Amateur Photographers Forum started at Wadi Sharm in the Wilaya of Mhadha in the Governorate of Al-Baraymi with the objective of sharing expertise and skills among photographers from the region. The forum's program included theoretical and practical lectures and organizing of recreational trips. Several professional photographers from the region gave lectures as well. Activities of the forum will be concluded next Saturday by organizing 2 lectures, besides honoring presenters of working papers and handing over appreciation certificates to participants of the forum. The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries finished all the procedures regarding the Masara project, which is a factory for fish products in the Wilaya of Masana'a. The project aims to develop fish products made by the coastal women through the latest technologies used in quality control. The total cost of the project reached around 200,000 Omani Riyals. It also aims to open new horizons for the fish industries as well as to attract investors and develop fisheries products. The Department of Environment and Climate Affairs in the Governorate of North Sharqiyya celebrated Omani Environment Day, which falls on the 8th of January every year. The celebrations included a number of activities held in the Wilaya of Bidiyya, like planting trees, cleaning touristic places in the sand dunes, walkathon, in addition to motorized paragliding shows. The event also included environmental competitions, entertainment, and awareness programs. The department, through these activities, aims to raise awareness among various society segments about the importance of preserving the environment. Voluntary teams from the Wilaya, along with various society segments, took part in the event. And now for the general weather forecast around the Sultanate. Clear skies will prevail over most of the governorates with chances of cloud accumulation on the Hajar Mountains, as well as low clouds and fog early morning over the governorates of Dakhiliya and North Sharqiyya. Winds will be northwesterly light to moderate. Seas will be slight with a maximum wave height of 1.25 meters. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. On behalf of His Majesty Sultan Qaboos, His Highness Sayyid As'ad bin Tariq receives the Ambassador of Spain accredited to the Sultanate to bid him farewell. Economic experts stress that new securities market law in the Sultanate is compatible with the recommendations of the International Organization of Securities Commission. And the Urban Planning Committee approves 100 housing schemes and provides around 46,000 land plots for various uses last year. With that, we come to an end to tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, good night.